Hi guys, Kai here and welcome back to episode 14 of the FIFA 23 My Player series. We are still doing the training, as you can see, so every time we do have some training sessions to do, we are still continuing on to do those. Currently up to 72 overall rated, so hopefully by the time the end of this season is over and done with, we are in the latter stages of the 70s and hopefully into the early 80s, but we'll have to wait and see. We've got to put in a good season, of course, whether we're still here with Crystal Palace come the end of the season or not. Hopefully some transfer offerings come in at the end of the season. We'll have to wait and see if any of the big names come in for Theodore or not. So far though, we are enjoying our time here at Crystal Palace, and we're starting off today's episode with an away game against Brentford. Now this one is going to be a tough one. We know that they've got some decent players, and that's a nice ball forward there from Theodore to Zach I should say. And here is Zach again, plays that one through for Theodore. He tries to turn, but the defender reads it well, unable to get it far forward though, and there is the opening goal of the game. He did look a little bit offside as that one was played through, but it is going to count here, and Crystal Palace have the early lead. Less than 10 minutes gone. It's Brentford 0, Crystal Palace 1. Theodore will get the assist for that as well. Let's have a look. Played straight through. There's the through ball, and boom, into the back of the net. Great play. Great goal, and that is the third goal in 5 matches then for Miha Zach. Is there going to be any more from him in this game? Hopefully we can get a goal here for Theodore. Here he is again, plays that onto the near side for Jeffrey Schlupp. And just getting in the way there, Theodore and Zach, but Zach just runs offside, so Theodore gets the possession back himself. Here is Schlupp, plays that one across the middle for Zach, and he has just dragged that one wide. He had a chance there to lay off for the on-run of Theodore there, but he decided to go for that far post. Didn't work out for him, but 20 minutes gone and we are still in front by that single goal. 6.6 match rating for Theo. There's going to be a change here late on, and Theodore's actually had a decent game. As you can see, we've jumped into the second half. He's up to a 7.3 match rating right now. And Crystal Palace are still in front here by that 1-0 scoreline. But a chance here for Brentford to tie things up, and they've done exactly that. Less than 10 minutes to play, or actually maybe just over 10 minutes to play. Was it 79 minutes? I think it was 79 minutes. So just over 10 minutes to play, and Brentford have got themselves back into this game. It took a while to come, but they finally got a goal again. It looked a little bit offside as that ball was played through, but the referee counts it, and it is 1-1 then. And can there be a winner found in this game? 7.5 minutes remaining here, and it is Brentford who are on the attack. Oh my days, what on earth is that? The AI really letting us down right now. There is the long range effort, and it looks like Brentford have stolen the win here. After trailing so long by a single goal, they've pushed forward, and for some reason Crystal Palace have just fallen apart. Brentford, they look like they're going to be taking the 3 points. What a finish this is from Ramos. Look how far out he is. Nobody in front of him. The ball just flying straight into the back of the net. Cracking goal, and probably one of the goals of the season. But there it is. Gonzalo Ramos gets his third goal as well in 5 matches. Same tally as Zach. Is it going to be a late equaliser though, or is it going to be Brentford who are going to be winning this one? You should really expect Crystal Palace to take this one because of the possession that we've had for most of the game. We've had more chances, but in the final 15 minutes or so, it's totally been flipped on its head, and I think that's going to be the last action of the game. It is indeed. So Brentford take it. They take the 3 points, 2-1. Disappointment to start off today's episode, that's for sure. You can see he is not happy at all. The Crystal Palace captain, Theo. And let's jump into the next game then. We are at home. This time in the EFL Cup, or the Carabao Cup, taking on Brighton and Hove Albion. Hopefully we can get through to the next round of this cup competition. We are in front of our home fans, so hopefully they help us. We don't want to be falling apart like we just did against Brentford. A goal from Theo would also be nice for Crystal Palace and for Theo himself. But let's see if we can get ourselves another early goal. Was it 9 minutes in against Brentford when the first goal came? But right now, it is Brighton who are on the attack, and they do get the early goal. And it's Braithwaite, the former Barcelona striker there, celebrating with his teammates. And not the early goal which we was wanting. And now we do have some work to do. Not often that we've actually come from behind to take a victory. But can we do it today in the Carabao Cup? There it is, Martin Braithwaite. He gets the opening goal. Less than 4 minutes into this one. Let's push on then. 8 minutes in. And here is Theodore. Doesn't really have support as of yet. Tries to play it onto the far side. The pass was poor and Brighton get possession back. But nicely well played there by Crystal Palace. Getting possession. Good touch there from Theodore. Tries to cross it in the middle. There is Zach. Gets the header down low. But the goalkeeper also low. Making the vital save and parrying it out for a Crystal Palace corner. Good chance out for Palace. They are looking hungry. Looking like they want to get themselves back onto level terms as soon as they can. Michelle prep to Zach. Zach crosses, but it went straight to the possession of Brighton. And let's move on then. Still 1 goal to the away side. Just over 10 minutes remaining in the first half. Ball over the top. I think he may have been offside there. He was. So just drifting offside as Theodore tried to play that one over the defender. So onwards we go. And here is Zach, forced to play that one backwards. I hate this passing backwards stuff on FIFA 23. Even when you've got a run going forward, for some reason the AI just want to play it all the way back. Oh, space. Here is Zach. And there is the equalising goal just before half time. 39 minutes on the clock. And it is now Crystal Palace 1, Brighton and Hove Albion 1. And of course, Zach is going to be running over to Patrick Vieira, the Eagles boss. And now we want some more goals, guys. Come on, let's get ourselves through to the next stages of the EFL Cup. Massive gap in the middle. Not sure where the Brighton defence were looking to mark there. But into the second half we go. 1-1 it is right now. That ball by Theo just going beyond his initial target. And that one straight into the hands of Sam Johnston, the Crystal Palace goalkeeper. Come on, lads. 6.9 match rating then for Theo. He's going to get this one. He's going to lay it forward to space. He does find his teammate. And he's going to carry this one on. There's 2 in the area. Plays it through for Theodore. He shoots and scores. And 65 minutes gone. And Crystal Palace are finally in front for the first time in today's game. And will that be enough to get us through to the next round? Hopefully it is. There was, I think that's Jeffrey Schlupp on this near side also asking for it, but he wasn't needed. And there is Theodore to get his first goal of the game, the first goal of today's episode as well. And let's try and get another if we can. We've got 20 minutes remaining on the clock. We don't want to be conceding late on like we did earlier on in today's episode against Brentford as well, of course. And hopefully Brighton don't have it within themselves. But here is Theo trying to get that one, but unfortunately the defender was quickest to it. And now Brighton are on the attack, but not for long because Palace, nice through ball here. And Theo is going to go for himself. Not really a lot of power on that, but somehow finds just enough energy to fly into the back of the net beyond the outreaching goalkeeper. And that should be it then for Palace. We should be going through to the next round of the EFL Cup. Nicely won back, and then a beautiful little through ball. And a shot there from Theo, just past the goalkeeper into the back of the goal. That's his second goal of today's game. We've got 15 minutes remaining. Will he push forward for a hat-trick? I don't think he's got a hat-trick this season, has he? I can't remember, to be totally honest. But we've only got a minute or two of added time to play. 8.6 match rating for Theo. Can he get that any higher as he tries to play that one over the top, but the defence was quickest to it. And it looks like he's going to be ending with an 8.7. Oh, it's gone up to an 8.9. Not sure what it went up for there. It must have been his positional play. But now we'll just wait for the final whistle. There it is. So, Crystal Palace, a victory in the EFL Cup. We go through to the next round of this competition. And a good performance as well from Theodore. 2 goals from him. Always nice to see him getting on the score sheet. And next up, our third and final game of today's episode is in the Premier League. And again, we are at home. So we do have the home support, which we had for that cup game. And will they give us the same energy going into this one against Leicester City? We need to get ourselves back to winning ways. Remember, we did lose against Brentford, so we can't really handle another loss. But let's see what we can do. Remember, we've had 2 games and both have had 2 early goals. And right now we don't want an early goal because it will be in the favour of Leicester City. Good defensive work there by Crystal Palace. But again, we've given the ball away, which is not what we wanted. Theodore trying to win possession back. Unfortunately, the ball rolls into the possession of Leicester again. But we're pushing forward. Here is Theodore. Let's go forward, waiting for that run. Ball play through, but good positional play there from the Foxes. And they are going to go on the attack themselves now. Oh no, he shoots and he scores. It's Leroy Sané who gets the early goal, and it is in favour of Leicester City. Less than 10 minutes gone. We've had another early goal. We felt it was coming. We was hoping it would be in the favour of the Eagles, but not so much. As you can see, the Leicester fans very, very happy. It was a good finish, but watch one of the defenders. I think it's a right back. No, it's actually the centre back. He just runs straight across behind his own defender for some reason, leaving the massive gap wide open there for Leroy Sané to have the opportunity for the shot. He took it and it goes into the back of the net. So 1-0 then. Some work to do for Crystal Palace now. Theodore couldn't get past his marker. So once again, the Foxes are on the attack. Leroy Sané chasing it down. And we're going to get this one away, lads. Come on. Will Hughes this time in the middle. Here's Zach, sees the run of Theodore. Space on that far side. Schluck back to Theodore. He shoots. Goalkeeper saves it with one hand. And I think Leicester are going to get this one forward. There was a chance for a second that I thought the Crystal Palace winger was going to run onto that one. But unfortunately, it was too slow to do so. And here is Theodore trying to clean up again in midfield. Remember, he is a striker. Here's Schluck. Here's Zach, played through. Oh, Will Hughes, look how much space you had in front of you. Why on earth did he try to play onto this near side? The AI is absolutely shocking. We've already mentioned some of the things that AI do in this game. But again, that was another prime example. Got space and time in front of him. He decides to play it onto the wing where there's already a Leicester City player in the area. And they've gone forward and got themselves a second goal. Is that game over then for Crystal Palace? Right on the stroke of half time here. It's now Crystal Palace 0, Leicester City 2. Game over it seems. Theodore also not having a great game. He can't really get into it, especially in those forward spaces. He's having to drop so far deep, but the AI, our teammates, are just absolutely shocking right now. Not helping us out at all. 5.8 match rating for Theo as that was played through. Thankfully though, this time the shot goes over the bar and out of play, and that is the end of Theo's game. So unless there's going to be a miracle here, it is going to be Leicester City who take the victory 2-0. Let's just have a look at the final score. Wow, there was a miracle of 4 goals, but Leicester still hold on for the win. Hope you enjoyed it, guys. Leave a like if you did, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.